Hi, I'm Phil, and I want to highlight two major issues. Labor faces, as revealed in The Guardian, that could hurt them long term, especially with voters shifting to Reform UK. These views may seem anecdotal, but they reflect a broader trend among traditional Labour supporters. Labour under Keir Starmer often looks like a football team that plays hard in big matches but slacks off in easier ones, resulting in unexpected losses. For instance, Labour's weak local election campaigning suggests a lack of strategic focus, even as Starmer seems fixated on big wins. He reportedly took the 2021 Hartlepool by-election loss so personally that he considered quitting, despite it being an unwinnable seat due to long-term demographic changes, not policy failure. Last year, he was reportedly frustrated that Labour didn't win as many seats as Tony Blair in 1997, despite achieving a solid victory. That kind of determination to win is good, but if Starmer cares so much about victory, why has Labour's approach to smaller contests like the Runcorn by-election been so half-hearted? One Guardian report quoted disillusioned voters in a pub, people who once backed Labour but now feel ignored. Some of their complaints are misinformed, but Labour can't talk to every voter one-on-one to correct media-fueled myths. Instead, Labour should focus on policy decisions that avoid feeding those narratives in the first place. Take the winter fuel allowance. Labour's decision to means test it wasn't wrong in principle, but politically it was a disaster. It saved almost no money, yet gave opponents ammunition. Even pensioners who weren't affected now feel like they have lost something. The media won't let them forget it, and Labour hasn't pushed back with effective communication. They could have avoided the backlash by keeping the benefit universal and slightly reducing their entrance funding increase. No one would have noticed. Then there's the issue of small boat crossings. One man interviewed said he supports legal migration, but not illegal crossings. The problem? Many of these migrants are asylum seekers, which makes their entry legal under international law, but Labour's done little to clarify this. Instead of endlessly arguing that the media is lying, Labour should propose workable solutions. One option? A processing centre in northern France. Anyone with a valid claim would be legally brought to the UK. Those without could be turned back without drama. It wouldn't satisfy hardcore anti-asylum voters, but it would calm those who simply object to rule bending. Labour, however, has chosen to accept boat crossings as an ongoing reality, a decision completely at odds with Starmer's supposed obsession with winning. That contradiction points to a deeper problem, a disconnect between policy and political strategy. Labour keeps choosing high-risk policies that alienate key voters while failing to explain the bigger picture. It's not enough to say the media misleads people. You have to out-communicate it. These two issues, winter fuel allowance and small boats, are going to haunt Labour at the next general election unless they course correct. Not enough to cost them the election, perhaps, but enough to erode trust and momentum. And if Labour keeps ignoring these warning signs, they'll struggle to keep the lead they've worked so hard to build.